Okay, this is New Star Radio 98.7 FM and Smooth Fuego TV, and I'm here with
Kapital KO.
I'm here with Kapital KO. This is the Birmingham Manchester connection.
Yeah, definitely. Close knit.
Trust me. Now, for you as a new aspiring artist, would you like to give a brief rundown of where you came from, how you got into music and everything like that?
Yeah, I've been, rapping for the last 10 years. Supported artists such as, Devlin, Giggs, Tinchy Stride, Chipmunk, Lethal B, Fabulous, Wiz Khalifa, soon to be DMX. I've been doing it for a long time. Started, with my sister. She was doing music with Beverly Knight, so I've learnt from there. I've just been writing, banging out tracks in Manchester till it came to a point 2 years ago where I hooked up with my partner Baz, formed Iconics Entertainment. We decided to take it a bit serious, and this is where it's taken me so far.
Okay, so describe the scene in Manchester. I know you got quite a few acts coming up, such as Daly, Tyler Daly, Misha B, all of them.
The scene in Manchester it's the talent has always been there.
Yeah.
I think it was a mentality thing, and we're from Manchester, this ain't London, we can never do anything, but I think that whole mentality has changed because the talent is quite frightening. Do you know what I mean? The singers, the lyricists, you've got people like Shotty, Blizzard, Tyler Daly, TJ Lyrics, Wonder, MV Crown. They're all doing amazing things. We're putting on shows, selling out shows, and we didn't think this was possible a few years back, but it is.
So I know how you said you didn't think it was possible a few years back. I know back in the day it was like you had to come to London all the time.
Yeah.
Do you think it's easier now for someone outside London to blow?
Yeah, it's a lot easier because once you have your city support and there's so much traction around you from your area, people have to take notice. Do you know what I mean? People will be silly not to take notice of that.
Definitely.
Because that's what the London scene's built on, traction and momentum and people following. And if you got that in your own city, then you can transcend it other places.
Definitely. Now, with all the different places you performed, where's been your favourite place? You can say Birmingham if you will.
Obviously, I love Manchester because I get a lot of love in Manchester. Wales was just, I performed in Wales and that was just crazy.
Oh, okay. Wait, it wasn't what you was expecting?
No, not at all.
How was it different?
They're just really, it's like they've been, it was like basically they've not had any artists there for ages, and they just show you love. Do you know what I mean? They just appreciate, the crowd give you so much reaction, you react with them, you don't feel like there's any hate in the crowd, there's any animosity, you're just free to have fun and perform, which is crazy, and that is hard to come by in the UK, so unless you're an established artist. Definitely,
I understand that. And as we're now into the 4th month of 2013, where do you hope to be by the end of 2013?
I just like to have transcended a lot more to the UK, a lot more people to know me. That's what this year is about for me, basically, is not being the guy from up north. It's been be the UK guy.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And now explain your new single. What is the story behind it?
Yeah, it's a massive story behind it. It's basically just taken 4 to 5 years out of my life and the path it's gone, and decided to put it on the track. It's a lot. It's very personal for me, something I don't normally do.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoy the reaction from it, and I enjoy where it's put me. So yeah, it's a very, very personal track, about stuff that I've been through, stuff that's happened in my life and I've experienced, so I just decided to put it down.
Now, you said it's something different to what you normally do. What else can we expect from you with your next releases, albums, mixtapes? What type of style?
Everything I do is with lyricism, do you know what I mean? So whether it's a happy track or sad track, it's deep in lyrics, do you know what I mean? So that's what sort of artist I am, so I hope all my you can get that from my next releases. I've got a few tracks written. We're not sure. I've got to sit down with the label and my manager and see which direction we're gonna go. So to be confirmed, as they would say.
So you can't give us no juicy exclusives, nothing?
We're gonna be leaking some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Some new material. We're gonna be dropping some few like freestyle videos and bits and bobs. So yeah,
should definitely be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, I think you should though, to be fair.
Definitely. Now, as I come from a community station in Birmingham, we have a lot of aspiring singers, rappers, songwriters, producers. What advice could you give them based on your own experiences?
Like I've always said, I'd say always just make sure you're 100% comfortable in what you're doing and perfect your art. I stress that a lot, because I've got like people in the team I do stuff with who are artists as well, and I always just say perfect your art. If you're a writer, just don't ever stop writing. Keep writing, keep writing, keep writing. And you'll notice, you know, whereas they might want to write a track today, bring it out tomorrow, sit on that track, keep writing, and in a week's time you'll be like, actually, that first track's rubbish. Do you know what I mean? So perfect your art before you bring it to the world, because you may be jumping the gun a bit early.
Definitely. Now, I hate to cut the interview short. I know you're a busy man.
No, it's fine.
So we're now going to play your new track. Would you like to introduce that and then tell the listeners and the Smooth Fuego TV watchers where they can keep up to date with you, your Twitter, Facebook, everything?
Okay, yeah, you can catch me, Capital KO, on Twitter at Capital KO, which is KAPITAL KO. Facebook /Capital KO, Instagram Capital KO. Big up Iconics, R82. And the next track you're going to hear now is my single out on the 22nd of April, Story So Far. Let's go.